What is that?
Usborne! Ooh, Usborne. Look at the sign. Ooh,
Okay, no, you gotta take it inside.
Wait.
No, take it inside.
Okay, you pull.
Careful of her fingers. We are a book-loving family, so when we get a box of books from Usborne, everyone is so excited, as you can kind of tell here. So we wanted to share our Usborne book haul with you.
Whoa, that's a big puzzle. Write your own story. 300 pieces! Emily? It says 300 pieces! Write your own poems.
Hi you guys! So I just got a giant box of Usborne books. Sorry about the ring light in my glasses. It's kind of annoying, but it's dark at my house right now, so it is what it is. So I got a giant box of books, and I'm really excited to share with you guys what I got in my Usborne haul. I sell Usborne books kind of like as a small side gig, so I will put my link in the description box below. I really don't sell them like full-time or do parties or anything like that. It's mostly just like keep my website open, take orders from time to time, know what's going on in the Usborne community. That's really all that I do with it. But I mean, it might be a thing that I want to like pursue again in the future. So I'm kind of keeping my options open. Plus, we really love the books, and that's really why I decided to sign up as a consultant in the first place, was that I just really love the books. So I had cashed in some Hostess rewards of my own, and so it was double Hostess rewards in January. I ordered like the last day of January, and the box came today. So here are what we picked. We have an Oceans unit coming up soon. So we got the Lift a Flap, Peek Inside, Coral Reef. So it's so beautiful and colorful, has lots of fun information, and of course tons of fun flaps to lift with the kids. And they are just really excited to do all of that. So there's the Coral Reef. We got See Inside Oceans, which is a little bit older material, so a little more advanced, a few more words per page, but I think you could see, we haven't opened any of the flaps yet, so it's like super satisfying. Lots of really cool flaps. So we're excited to do that. We got 100 Things to Know About Oceans. I love this series so much, and I'm really excited for the depth that this book is going to bring to our ocean study. We got the Oceans flashlight book, also known as Shine-a-Light book. This is one of the new ones, and I don't even really know. I wish I would have brought a flashlight over here. Maybe at the end of the video I will do a demonstration on how these work, but they're so cool. So you shine a light and through the page, and the hidden image comes through, so you can see what it is on this page. So all about oceans, super duper cool. Lift the Flap trees. This is gonna play in more to our next year's unit study on trees, as we are gonna be visiting some national parks. super cute. I love this series. My kids are almost too old for it, but I'm going to pretend like they're not. Also have a really cute little niece and nephew that love for me to read to them. So this is like a poem, and I haven't read this one yet, but I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. So cute. My favorite one is I love you once upon a timely, because it's all about fairy tales and it's adorable. Okay, explore America's national parks. We're gonna be doing some trekking the national parks of next year, maybe summer and the beginning part of next year. So I'm really excited about this. It gives some really good information about lots and lots of the parks. And the pictures are just really pretty. So I'm excited about that. Next is Animals of the USA Workbook. Activity book. Sorry, guys. Anyway, to go with our national parks. And I'm hoping to do some California history next year. So I'm hoping that I haven't looked through this very fully, but I'm hoping that there's some California animals in here. I did look through this next one. It's really rad. Okay, so this is the History Uncovered the USA, and it has like holes in the book. Let me show you why this is so rad, okay? So it has the original states. You can't see them from this far away, but there's the dates, like the years that they were brought into the Union. So then these are territories. It shows who claimed them. There's an unclaimed territory. It talks about 1770 to 1790 on this page, the Declaration of Independence, Jamestown, John Adams. And then as this hole gets bigger, like the space that this hole covers, it becomes like this really beautiful collage. And then more and more of this is uncovered here as more and more states become part of the US. So then they talk about different things that were happening during the time period that these states were starting to join the Union. And then they have more famous people who are covered in the time periods that they're talking about on each page. It's so cool, you guys. I was showing it to my husband tonight at dinner, and he was like, oh my gosh, I just love that. So we have a few like things that we are doing this year that I was like, oh, that would work well with that would work well with that. So I kind of just like randomly picked some stuff. They had a pop-up space book, which is really rad. Charlotte was already like all over this. She was so excited about it. Look at how cool. This one is another really cool one. I love art. So this is an art treasury. And the cool thing about it is, Jesse, I hope you are watching this because this is really rad. It made me think of you for sure. One of my friends, this is an art teacher. So here's the Starry Night famous painting by Van Gogh, which if you have not seen my Van Gogh exhibit video, you should go watch it. It's really cool if you love Van Gogh. So it talks about the artist on this page, and then on the next page it talks about how you can recreate his style of art using things that you have at home. So for instance, he used like texture in his art. So to create the texture, you can use acrylic paint and add white glue to it to make it thicker so that it'll make the bumpy texture of the paint. So there's all kinds of artists in here. Van Gogh's not the only one. I'm very excited to use this. Another Shine a Light book. This one is Getting Sick and Feeling Better. We're about to do the human body with Charlotte in her first grade science curriculum. So we already have a human body Shine a Light book, but this one looked really cool, talking about germs and what happens when you're sick. So So this is the hidden picture side, and kind of goes through all of that. Oh, gross! Look at that sneeze. Okay. Okay, so it can't be a Usborne haul without a few picture books, right? So we got Never Show a T-Rex a Book. There's also Never Show a T-Rex Sums or something like that. It's like a math. Never Show T-Rex, like, he doesn't like math apparently. And I wish that I would have gotten that one, but I didn't. Never Show a T-Rex a Book. It's kind of like if you give a mouse a cookie, I think. Let's see. Never show a T-Rex a book. Just imagine if you do. Well, she won't know what to do with it, will she? She'll probably think it's a hat or a pillow. So you'll have to sit down and teach her how to read. And if you teach her how to read, she'll get all excited and want to read even more. So you'll have to sneak her into the library. And if you take her to the library, so you see what's happening. And then there's a picture book on how to make a book. You guys, this is really cool. This is actually an informational, like, non-fiction type of a book, but look at the pretty pictures. I have one of my kids is really interested in writing and wants to write her own books. So I thought that was perfect for her. They have a new puzzle. Usborne puzzles are really cool too because they come with the puzzle, but they also, let's see if I can get it open. You guys, always on camera, right? Things don't work, right? Okay. They're not usually that hard to open. They also come with a book. So this is the Atlas of the World picture book. Explore the maps in this beautifully illustrated picture atlas to see the world's most famous sites and figure out where different people and animals live. You can also find flags for all the countries of the world, which my kids are totally obsessed about flags, so that's really cool. So like here's Northern Africa. Isn't this neat? It shows like the people groups and it shows the animals. I really love it. Plus, you know, puzzle. This one's a 300 piece one, which I think is like the biggest size that they do, which my big kids are way capable of doing that, but I think Charlotte is now at the point where she could do that too. Okay, last three. So I've been talking for almost 12 minutes, you guys. So I looked through this entire book today and I love this. Okay. This is Usborne Write Your Own Scripts, which we are planning to do this year. Maybe this year. It may end up being pushed to next year, but this is a thing that we're planning to do with my big kids. Charlotte is a little young for a bit. This goes through what you need to write a script. And as a person who has written scripts before, this is the insert of my shameless plug. If you live in Southern California, go to Lifehouse Theater this spring and you will be able to see the play that I wrote. It's a musical version of Pride and Prejudice and you will love it. I did not write the music. I'm not a musician. I had a team of people that did that for me, but I wrote the script and it's a pretty good version of Pride and Prejudice. So if you love Pride and Prejudice and you love musical theater, it's amazing. So, but your kid will learn how to write well-rounded characters. They will learn how to write an outline for their script. They will learn how to do scenes, how to do dialogue, all of the things in this workbook. So, highly recommend. And then I didn't get a chance to look at these today, but this is the Write Your Own Story word book and the Usborne Write Your Own Poems book, which I am highly interested in doing this for myself. So, but Ellie already got her hot little hands on this one, was like, this is mine. So anyway, those are all the books that I got today. I did also get like a replacement squirrel for our little Squirrel Goes to the Pages book. Let me grab it real quick. I don't know where the squirrel is currently because my kids were like, oh, they put it in here. A Squirrel's Tale. Funny story. When my kids were littler, when I first started selling Usborne, Ellie ate the squirrel. So they do sell replacement ones. There's a mouse and a squirrel, and they go through the little slots in these pages. Okay, you guys, I was pretty sure I didn't have everything for that whole long video, but I was right. My kids had run off with a few things. So we got this Easter magic painting book that you just use water and it makes the color come out in the pages. So that was fun. So we're gonna save this for Easter morning time because my kids love this right now. The newest addition to Scurvy Dogs, which is like a graphic novel for little kids. Fun. And then also kind of that graphic novel vibe are these couple of Billy and the Mini Monsters. You don't have to read these ones in order. There's one that's like definitely the first one, but after that you don't have to read any of them in any specific order. So we're just collecting them as I have the money for them. They're about, what are they? $4.99 each. Really great price point for these guys. My kids love them. I hope that maybe some of this like sparked your interest. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them all. If you email me at homeschoolmama@heart@gmail.com, I can send you pictures if you want to see the inside of any of these further. And my Usborne link will be in the description box. So you can get an order, and if you are like dying to get your hands on some of these. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in my next video.